Hello there and welcome back to some more Dragon Quest Builders 2. In the last episode what we did was we started the game. We went on a ship, the ship got shipwrecked, as ships tend to do. And now we've met Malvoth and we gave him a big club. And we're going to go to the beach and find out what this ore is supposed to be. I'm sure it's nothing. Can I eat dry grass? No. Why would you want to? But it's there, so I thought maybe I could. Battle! No, don't do that. Come kill. Bye. Yes. Oh, what was that when you stuck your hand out just then? I got this irresistible urge to slap it. It's called a high five. It's something friends do to celebrate a job well done. Huh, I never thought of myself as a touchy-feeling type, but maybe I can make an exception for this high-five malarkey. Anyway, how do you enjoy the battle? I don't know about you, but I'm feeling fitter already. Josephus and Malvoth's level increases. Malvoth gets stronger and Josephus reaches level 2. His maximum HP increase. Felt good whacking that rat, right? It's like an irritating little itch that has been well and truly scratched. But don't forget you're a builder, not a fighter. If you want to stick to this construction, you can leave the monster mashing to me. Still, building does look like fun. I wish I could make stuff like you do, but I guess wanton destruction is much more my bag. Anyway, let's head back to the hut before Lulu steals all the bedding. She's a wily one, alright? You want to make sure you sleep with one eye open tonight. Josephus? I'm glad I met you. What do you say we explore the whole island together, just you and me? But let's do it tomorrow. I'm about to conk out any second now. Yeah, mate. Resting in a bed during the daytime will restore your health, but climb into bed at night and you'll go straight to sleep and wake up bright-eyed and bushy-tailed the next morning. Okay, here we go. Just going to the bed. Let's sleep the night off. Heal up. Get some food cooked for tomorrow. I don't know if that's how this works, but I'll try. I don't mean to talk to you, Malvoth. I'm sorry. Thank you. Right. Let's go to sleep. Good morning, you two. I hope you slept soundly because our new life as castaways officially begins today. Your first mission is to collect some kelp for breakfast from the bee. Bee? No. What is it, Lulu? A monster? It's my Scallywinkle has disappeared. What? Alright, Malvoth. Oh no, I know it was you. I purposely only ate half of that seared Scallywinkle last night so I could have the rest for breakfast. Give it back this instant. What are you wittering on about? I haven't touched your manky, half-munched mollusk. Huh? Nadora, what's going on this time? Hey, you two, you're going to want to see this. Aha, there's the culprit. That must be the one who snaffled my Scallywinkle. Oh! Whoa, just took down the whole cliff and all those steps. Oh, this way, young whippersnappers. A floating freak can't seriously expect us to follow it, can it? On second thoughts, maybe I'd be able to tell us something about this island. Josephus, Lulu, let's get after that monster. I've got some questions that need answering. Yes. Take our provisions. Let's get moving on. I'm sure everything will be just fine. No dangers, no horrible monsters. Ho ho ho! This way! Quickly now! That's cheating. Being able to teleport. Gah, stay where you are, you freaky fogey. I don't like this one bit. That mad old monster's even made the sky turn a funny colour. Who cares about the stupid sky? I want my breakfast and you two are going to jolly well help me get it back. Someone's a needy Nancy. Jeez. You try and help someone and they just take the piss. All the lights are turning on, that's pretty cool. Is there anything I get from these vines? Oh, I can get some cord. I can also climb them, of course. It doesn't help me much. There's a grave in there. Odd. Okay, well. If I can destroy the wall, eventually I'll be able to get in there. Hiya. This way, Kiddywinkles. Nearly there. He's leading us on a wild goose chase. Is that horrid Hammerhood expect us to follow him all the way to the top of the mountain? That monster's got some kind of strange power. I've never felt anything like it. We need to catch up. And I shall. I'll catch up in no time. Whoa. What's a place like this doing on a desert island? Come on, Josephus, the Hammerhood's just up ahead. Let's make it spill the beans and all the island's secrets. Secrets? I like secrets. There's no escape now, you sneaky scallywinkle swindler. Just hand over the bivalve and no one gets hurt. Surely noble lady can befit a hungry Hammerhood her half-snarfed leftovers. Oh, tolerate no excuses. Stealing is stealing, no ifs or buts about it. Josephus said that scallywinkle, especially for me. Now give it back, you horrible, hoary, hairy hermit. Ah yes, Josephus, it just so happens that I've been waiting for a builder to rock up here for a very long time indeed. Wait, how do you know he's a builder? Oh, you're an observant one, aren't you? Why, the very reason I pinched that scrumptious scallywinkle was to lure your fine friend up here. Look around you, Josephus. The temple has lain in this sorry state for longer than I can recall. If you are the builder I believe you to be, then perhaps you can fix it. Everything you need to rebuild the temple is right here in these chests. But a fresh-faced builder like you might find the going difficult without a blueprint as a guide. Come back here, you conniving old codger. If you think we're going to fix your house for free, you got another thing coming. I know anyway. What's a blueprint? Ah. Josephus draws out a mountaintop temple blueprint. I need masonry walls and braziers. Josephus, why did you draw these lines on the ground? Is this one of those blueprints the Hammerhood was telling us about? Gosh, you've never even been here before, but you're still able to draw up a design for the mountaintop temple. That's incredible. Now all you have to do is build it. Make sure you follow the blueprint to the block now. If that old loony was telling the truth, those chests should contain everything you need to finish the job. Looks like all you need to do is place the masonry wall blocks in squares and put a brazier on top of each one. Use your gloves to move them if you make a mistake. Are you ready to show Gary glows a lot how a real builder does things? Keep one eye on the blueprint. You can't go wrong. Press minus when you're standing on a blueprint to view more info about it. Check the blueprint as you build and make sure every block is in its rightful place. Josephus obtains some masonry wall blocks. Josephus obtains some braziers. Or braziers. Depends how you want to say it, I guess. So if you hold the build button and move to the side, you can end up building how you want to. So I've made a few mistakes, but that's okay. We can just move the blocks as and when we want to. However, I would really like to, like that. That's how I want to do it. You want to build like that, so it's a lot. It's just faster. Classes. There we go. Right, so now we just get our torches and put them in the middle, right? Boop. It shines if you put them in the right spot. Otherwise, it doesn't shine, and that's how you know you've messed up. Boop. Josephus completes the mountaintop temple blueprint. Hell yeah. That was a solid jump, Malroth. Good work, Josephus. You finished the blueprint. And you didn't even break a sweat. I think I'll have you build me a palace next. That shouldn't be any trouble for an expert like you. Answer me one thing, though. How'd you come up with that blueprint in the first place? Wait, I think I know the answer. That big book on your back is everything you need to know to be a builder written inside. You're busted now, Josephus. The secret's out, so you may as well let me read it. Alright. You won't? Why not? There's something the matter, Josephus. You've gone all red. Wait, you don't have a mucky magazine sandwiched between the pages, do you? Muckiness doesn't matter to me. A quick wipe down with a damp cloth and it'll be as good as... Ho ho ho! You finished repairing the temple, I see. I knew you wouldn't let me down. All it took was a glance. And you drew up that blueprint as quick as a flash. You're the real deal, just as a builder born and bred. As a thank you for your hard work, I'd like to give you a little present. Here, you deserve it for the cracking job you did. Yay! Oh, yes! New tool acquired, hammer. Bash blocks to bits with big, hard hits. A silly old hammer, I thought you were going to give me back my breakfast. That's a giant mallet, an indispensable item in the toolkit kit of any self-respecting builder. With that hammer in your hand, you can break blocks you couldn't before and gather even more materials. I also have another corking gift for you, Josephus. I'm sure you'll like this one. I give you this island, all of it, every last block. What? You're giving him this entire island? All he did is repair the temple. Yeah, well, I deserve it. This world was once home to a legendary builder. They came to this island, the Isle of Awakening, and sought to turn it into their very own piece of paradise. But now everything is crumbled away. All that remains is the ancient builder's belief, embedded in the blocks beneath us. Long have I waited for another builder to come, one who could bring life back to this barren land, block by block. And you want Josephus here to do all the hard work. We don't even know what we're supposed to build. I think the point, Malroth, is that it's up to me. We don't know who you are either. I bet this island isn't even yours to give away. It certainly is my mine. I'll have you know I'm the guardian spirit of this island, and what I say goes. Well, if it looks like you just become the proud owner of a private island, Josephus, so you're going to take the offer? If you do accept, would you mind if I stayed here? I don't really have anywhere else to go. I'll stick around too, at least until I've got my memory back. I mean, if that's okay with you. What do you say, Josephus? Will you take the island? It's a stonking good offer. Sure. I just knew you'd make the right decision. Now we can begin work on Lulutopia. The first thing I want is a palace, Malroth. I need you to... Lulutopia? I don't think so. Today we establish Malroth's Empire of Evisceration, right, Josephus? And she can be our first sacrifice. Ho-ho, you young upstarts. This island belongs to Josephus now. You should leave big decisions like these up to him. Now, Josephus, you must be itching to try out that giant mallet of yours. Come up and see if you can break this wall behind me. There's an absolutely smashing treasure back by that I think you'd be very interested in. Alright. Hammers are perfect for bashing hard blocks. Press ZR once for a single strike or press and hold to hit continuously. You can switch tools at any time by pressing A. Hope you and Marath are excited about burning the kingdom of Lulutopia as I'm about watching you do it. What? Thank you. The acid. Oh, arid earth. I thought it was acid earth. I was like, Jesus, that's deep. So if you go in first person mode, that's how you destroy things above and below you easier. I think Dragon Quest Builders 1 didn't have a first person mode, which would be very hard. You call that a treasure? It just looks like a tatty old notice board to me. It may seem ordinary to the untrained eye, but that notice board is in fact a portal through which a builder may peek into the dimensions. I'll explain more later. For now, just peer into the portal and marvel at all the knockout things you see. The notice board is where builders go to share their favourite snaps. Use it when you want to show off or need a spark of inspiration. You must create an account if you want to enjoy the game's online features. Just white noise. I agree. Your account has been registered successfully. Hell yeah, brother. Home sweet home. Oh my. This is all the things we've got to look forward to. Oh my, that's a fucking airship. I'm just enjoying these pictures right now. Okay. Oh, did you like what you saw, youngins? Oh yes, I saw the most wonderful photographs, and there are so many of them. I hope Josephus takes the time to snap a few himself. I can be his model. And then you can post them on the notice board and share them with the world. Oh, you youngins, enjoy yourselves. Come and find me when you're done. I'll be waiting right out here. Open the menu with plus and press X to enter snapshot mode. You can stop to 99 snaps in your album, which can be accessed from the MISC sub-menu. I'm not a picture taker. Please understand. I just enjoy playing video games. I'm not a photographer. So how do you like your new notice board? It's quite the snapper's paradise, isn't it? As long as you have one of those boards nearby, you can flout the laws of space and time and observe the work of other builders whenever you desire. And you can put your creations on display for other builders to view too. I'm sure you can see that the notice board is a super source of ideas and inspiration. Half of that was complete gibberish to me, but if it helps you build the pilots of my dreams, I'm all for it. Speaking of which, I can't see you making much progress on that anytime soon. There's one rather big stumbling block that's getting in the way. It's this island. There are hardly any raw materials, and I don't think even a master builder would contemplate constructing a castle out of scallywinkles and kelp. Ho, I know that little lassie. There's only one way to get your hands on the materials you need. Track them down elsewhere and bring them back here. Alright. As the young damsel pointed out, this island is more than a little lacking in useful materials for an aspiring builder. But if you have everything you needed, I doubt you'd make much headway with just the three of you. Wood and stone are all well and good, but what you really need is people. You have to travel to other islands and bring back a few friends to help you out. Besides, it gets lonely rattling around this big island all by yourself. A few fresh faces have really livened the place up. Hold on, I thought we were stranded here. How are we supposed to get to these other islands without a ship? A top-notch question indeed, and one that the heavens shall soon answer. You're just winging this, aren't you? You don't have a clue. A ship. Whoever would have thought it? You're doing this on purpose now. Alright, out with it. Who are you really? And you can cut all that guardian spirit rubbish. Well, I'll tell you the truth, I can't remember who I am. I'm not even sure I ever knew. But I've got a funny feeling that it'll all come right back to me if I watch Josephus work his building magic. Well, there's no time like the present. Let's go and speak to the captain of that ship and get the work started. A new destination has been added to your Maparu. He's downwards somewhere. But there's a whole island to explore. Ow. I'm not just going to leave it. I've got to explore a bit. Just a little bit. Whee! I think Malroth and them can take damage as well, but the damage they'll be taking is so small that it doesn't really matter. Also, if you press minus, you can get a bird's eye view of the level. Including a place where you can go back home. What is this? Oh, it's like a pine tree. No, not a pine tree, a palm tree. Different thing. I know what I meant. A strange force prevents me from building here. Extremely rude. I could get those cactuses for sure. I'm just going to keep walking around for now. This is all mucky. The soil is all, like, yuck. It's all purple and the soil isn't supposed to be purple. That's all I can tell you. The fact that soil is purple, it doesn't bode too well. I'm just going to have a look around. It's a massive island, so... I think I can swim, so I should be able to swim around the edge if I get lost. Damn it. Let's go for a swim. If you keep pressing jump, you just keep swimming. I'm only going to swim close to the edge because I don't want to drown. Mainly just want to reveal the map. If a game has a map and I can reveal bits of it, then I want to reveal bits of it. Otherwise I get very concerned very quick. If it just doesn't let me check the map, I'm like... Ugh! And Hunger Strikes. If your furnace gauge ever drops to 0%, you won't be able to dash or string two sword slashes together. So as to fill your stomach before that happens. You don't want that. How much does a Scallywinkle revive? 20%. Okay, that's fine. Or restore, even. I know what I meant. Right, we're nearly there now. We're nearly back on shore. There we go. Back where we began. Beautiful. Third little run around the desert. I can walk to the mountaintop if I wanted to. That's cool. The hammer can also bash things like that. Hiya. Ahoy there, me briny bilge rats. I haven't seen any of the humans for fathoms. The name's Brownbeard. I was painting the ocean blue, minding me bee's knees, when I sailed right into the path of one of the children of Argon's slave ships. I managed to avoid him only by steering into a terrible storm. By the time I realised my map was back to front, I'd already stuck in a coffee stain. I tried to turn back, but I was lost at sea. That's when I decided on me port board bow and punted over. So what's your story? How do you young snapper whippers end up here? My name's Lulu. It's the kingdom of Lulutopia, or at least it will be once Josephus here is finished with it. Lulutopia, eh? Sounds like a lovely place for landlubbers like yourselves. Ah, and a safe haven for a salted old sea dog like me. Goddess only knows what would have become of me if I hadn't stood up on these, or sloshed up on these shores. Goddess only knows what this guy's talking about. Tell you what, if you let me stick around, I'll be your chauffeur. You'll ship you off to any island from here to the second stain on me map's backside. Or at least I'll try. You see, I know these oceans like the back of my neck, and I don't know my neck at all. But if you hear of any islands nearby, I'll happily ferry you over. Well, your boat's a bit on the small side, but it looks in decent nick. I say we've got a deal. Oh, it seems everything is dropping into place. The fine captain will take you to nearby islands, and I'm sure you'll find plenty of materials and able-bodied helpers to bring back. Well, the first thing Lulutopia needs is a little greenery. You can picture it now, tree-lined boulevards, spacious parks, and tables sagging under the weight of freshly picked vegetables. In that case, you should first visit Furfield, an island to the east, famed for its fertile fields and fruitful farms. The island is home to a young lass with a bright future in farming and a dashing dandy with a bushy beard. They should be able to help your cause. I'll mark it on Captain Brownbeard's map. You just leave the sailing to him. You heard the magic monster, Josephus. Come and find me when you're ready to go, and we'll weigh the anchor. It was 5 tons last time I checked. Ahoy, Josephus. Where will we be hauling anchor to today? You can now travel to Furfield. I'd like to go there, please. When you travel between islands, your save date will be overwritten and your autosave will be deleted. Please do not exit the game or turn off the console until you reach your destination. Are you sure you want to continue? I do. But I must warn you, this vessel ain't built for chugging cargo. You'll have to leave behind everything you gathered here and fish for more materials when we reach our destination. Josephus safely stores his stuff in the storage sack. Josephus, Maroth. You decided to go to this new island then? Yep, we're not sticking around here any longer. Hop aboard, Lulu, you're coming too. Actually, I think I'll stay here. What the? Thought you'd leave all the hard work to us, did you? Just get on board. I'm sorry, but I can't. After what happened to Hargon's slave ship, I don't think I can stomach setting foot on a boat right now. But don't let that stop you from exploring this Furfield place. I'll be fine here. I'm tougher than I look, have you know. You've got a big responsibility on your shoulders now. Lulutopia needs materials, food, and new citizens. You have to find them and bring them back. Oh, and if you meet this farming prodigy out there, make sure she teaches you how to turn this island into a green and pleasant land. Together we can make Lulutopia a verdant paradise fit for a princess such as myself. Oh! You two go off on your little adventure. Lulu will be safe here in my care. Heh. As if we're going to trust a word you say. Still, if any Lulu's next on the line. Alright, let's roll. We round up all these Furfielders and put them to work in the sweatshops of Maroth's Empire of Evisceration. When you get back, we can have a grand gala jamboree to celebrate Lulutopia's Foundation Day. Bon voyage! Come on, Josephus, I can't wait to see what Furfield is like. All this talk of food and farming is making my tummy rumble. All aboard for a trip aboard. Time to set sail. See ya. So, the Lord of Destruction has befriended a builder. That's probably not very good. Destiny moves in mysterious ways. Neither men nor monsters can escape its influence. But now is the time of creation. Build to your heart's content, young builder, while we await the day of awakening. I like Awakening. It's a good Fire Emblem game. Is that not what they meant? Maybe that's not what they meant. Also, it's basically it's loading. There's only one who can save this world from oblivion. Maroth, the Lord of Destruction. Good. Sailing to a new zone. It's the place that we want to be. Yeah. Yar. I'm sailing me ship to the Furfield. Yar. So these are all going to be country bumpkins, so we're going to have to talk like this all the time. Oh, I'm from Somerset. All me cabbages, who are? Apologies, but that's the way it's got to be. Well, I guess we'll see how they speak. Furfield, the land of verdant vegetation. Here we are at last. A heavy hermit's got a nerve sending us all the way out here on a boat like this. The way it was listing from side to side, I'm amazed we made it here at all. Well, list or no list, you're safe and sound on dry land now. Welcome to Furfield, yar. At least I assume it's Furfield. I ain't never heard of the place myself, but it don't look like Baron Azan, I'll tell you that much. Anyway, I'm heading out for a bit to get the lie of the sea. But don't worry, I won't sail away into the sunrise. We'll be back in time to take you both home. I think this guy's been drinking too much seawater. Come on, Josephus, let's get going. I want to see what this island's got in store for us. Alright. Spoiled soil. So all this green grass is actually just like moss. We'll get ourselves some barrels, boxes, wood, rope. Like he said, we have to start again, so... The fact we have to start again means I'm going to be doing a lot of digging. I'm just gonna, like, level out this area first. Maroth, could you, thank you. When the AI sees that you're trying to build something that they're in, they do attempt to get out of the way, which is quite useful. I'm just gonna level out this bit of ground. Just until this point, so it has a nice, so we have a nice clear path to the port. Beautification is something I'm much more interested in. I like beautifying things. I'm not particularly good at it because I haven't got artistic vision, but I do enjoy making things look flat. And I do like spires. Spires are my architectural style. I like spires. Big spires, sky piercers. Okay. Here we go. Oh dear. This island's pretty weird, don't you think, Josephus? The trees are all withered, the ground's gross and slimy, and the whole place stinks like someone left a sack of apples in the sun for a month. Do you really think we'll find the greenery we're after in this slimy, stinky place like this? Huh? Whoa, what the heck's that? Some kind of pink pulsating thing, but what is it? Welcome to Furfield, the land of plenty. Please stop by the farm and enjoy some delicious, freshly baked bread. Yeah, about that. I think there's some kind of fruit. I wonder what it tastes like. Do you reckon the whole thing's edible, or...? The stupid thing just blew up in my face. And what a stink. It's done the dirt around it all gross and slimy too. I've had a fruit going off before, but not like that. The place is crazy. Huh? I smell a fight brewing just if it's over there. Help! Leave me alone. There's no point trying to eat me. I'm nothing but skin and bone. Eee! Sounds like fun. Come on, let's go and see what all the screaming's about. But we've got to get all this dry grass, clearly. It'll be good for something. All the beds we're never really going to have to make. Can I take this post? Wooden fencing. Yes. Thank you. I like making what is essentially just a gulag. Very cordoned off, very prison-like, very structured. That's what I enjoy. As long as the game allows me to play with those constraints, that's fine. And if the game gives me different constraints, then I'll work with those. Thank you. Right. We've got a few goodies. Let's go see what's going on. Ow. Extremely rude. Okay, so he's got a tongue move. Get him some experience. Can I hit them with the hammer? You can, but you do 1 damage. Hammer is not the weapon of choice for actually killing things. The bad boons attack. When it goes tung-a-dung-dung, that's a crit. You're dead. Okay. And you're dead. The baboons are defeated. Great! That'll teach those monkeys to mess with us. Right, time to get some info out of Sally Scroomsalot. So this is how it dies, dinner for a big stinky ape. I hope I give them horrible indigestion. Wait, the monsters, they're gone. Those scaredy cats must have turned tail and fled when they finally worked out who they were dealing with. Hee hee. Since when have you two been standing there? Since you beat the monsters. Oh, I see. Thanks for your help. My name's Rosie. What's yours, and what are you doing here? He's Malroth the Amnesiac, and you're Josephus the Apprentice Builder, and you've come here to find out how to add a little greenery to your island. You know, going around telling everyone you're a builder is a risky business. There's no telling how they might react. You're lucky you met me, and I might be lucky that I met you. Alright, my mind's made up. You can't make an omelette without breaking a few rules. As the finest farmer of Furfield, it's my duty and pleasure to give you the grand tour of its finest farm. Come on, follow me. Alright, I'll follow you. Shall we go? Yeah. Go, Rosie. Sorry, I'm just going to break this rock real quick. Gotta get some stone. The stone will be useful, I'm sure. Oh, I see the way. Okay. Josephus wonders what the bizarre bell is all about. There's a strange pattern in the soil. Well, here we are, the Furfield Farm, the greatest, greenest garden on the island. How do you like it? I don't mean to burst your bubble, but it's not that great. It's not very green. It isn't even a garden. Oh, I know. That's because we haven't built it yet. Huh? Furfield used to be a plant lover's paradise with vegetables and flowers growing everywhere and anywhere. But then the spoil spores appeared and turned all the earth into horrible stinky slime. You can hardly even grow reeds in it. There was once a great farm here, the biggest and brightest on the whole island, and if all of our minds were put to it, I think we can bring it back. All of us? Are those guys mixed up in this too? Come, Perry, there must be something we can do. This is the last of our wheat, not to mention the soil. We're scant enough arable earth as it is. I won't stand so close for you, Mr. Bonanzo, sir. This here spoil spore looks like it could go off any minute. They're not from Somerset so far. Suffering slimes. Bonanzo, Perry, are you alright? Quick, you two, we have to get over there and make sure they're okay. Alright, no problem. Hello, wheat. Bonanzo, Perry, are you alright? We are, Rosie, but alas our wheat is not. That spore just obliterated the entire crop. And who are you two, pray tell? I've not seen your faces before, and to be honest, I think I rather liked it that way. This is Josephus, and this is Malroth. Josephus says he's a builder. Blimmin' heck, what kind of fellow goes around telling everyone he's a builder? He must have something wrong with his head. Well said. Listen here, young Rosie, you may have fooled us this far, but we should not be taken for ninnies. If you honestly expect us to believe this so-called builder will somehow savage this preposterous plan of yours, you're gravely mistaken. Come along, Perry, we're leaving. Oh, alright. You must face facts, my dear. Furfield Farm is gone. The dream is over and it is time to wake up. Gah, stuck-up buildy bloke really rubbed me up the wrong way. Still, facial hair felonies aside, he's got a point. There's no point trying to rebuild this farm. The soil's no good. You're wasting your time. No, I'm not. I'm the finest farmer on Furfield, and Josephus is a real-life builder. If we work together, I know we can do it. Well, you really don't know when to give up, do you? Why do you want to build this place anyway? Why? I think it's like Bonanzo said, it's my dream. A dream, huh? You know, I never really got my head around all this hopes and dreams stuff people go on about. You and me both, brother. Please, Josephus, I can't do it on my own. You'll help me rebuild Furfield Farm, won't you? Sure. Yippee, now that I've got a builder on board, the farm's as good as built. Josephus Malroth, welcome to the team. We're going to make this place the best farm ever. Let's get started then, shall we? The first thing we'll need is a field to plant our crops in. Where's the best place to put it, I wonder? If only we had some kind of sign. Oh. Eureka, Josephus learns a new recipe. Scarecrow, a stuffed straw man to drive off destructive pests. Causes visitors to turn surrounding super soil into tilled earth. Right, I'd like to... First things first. Destroy all this this ground because it's uneven as all hell and I can't live like that. Okay, so I've got to stop for now because I am starving and realised that I don't have any way of getting food. But I've drawn a perimeter between the start of the town and the end. So everything within these walls is part of the town. And so I know exactly what I've got to level out later on. And this is all going to end up being ground level, but for now, we will focus on what Rosie wants us to do. Hello. What's the matter, Giuseppe? She's looking very pleased with yourself. You've worked out how to build scarecrows. Of course, scarecrows are always found in fields. If we stick one in the ground, everyone will know that's where our new field is. So where should we put it? Oh, I know, just the spot. There's still a little bit of good, clean soil over there. I'm so excited, I can hardly wait to start tilling the soil, but not until you officially mark the field with a scarecrow, of course. For new materials, you can get cord from the vines that go around here and wood from the trees, just to hit them with a hammer. Go on, Josephus, build us a scarecrow and put it in the middle of the new field. I'm very tired. Maybe I should have waited until I had a source of food before I started trying to level out the entire island. I know I can't do this bit yet. This mountain may have to live. But everything else, you better fucking believe. I'm digging it up. Right, can I dig up this good soil? Yes. I can dig up the soil, which means that if I can dig up the soil, I can put it somewhere else. Now, hopefully the game is smart enough to know that that's okay. I don't have to put it exactly where she said. Maybe I do have to put it exactly where she said, in which case I'll find out real quick. Right, what's my inventory looking like? Is that there on the bar? Yeah, it's there. Okay. I can make a 5x4 little area. Except I should leave like the middle bit and put it all the way around the outside because the scarecrow is going in the middle. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and I guess I could just do 20 here. It'll look better if I just use all of it. Not up there, you dingus. You're gonna have to deal with tired Josephus for a while. There. Lovely patch of soil. Okay, so now I need to put the workbench down that I got. Just whack it over here somewhere. It doesn't have to be in the town. I'd like to make a scarecrow, please. When you place a scarecrow in the ground, the farmers will only to nearby earth and tell it to till the soil is ready for sowing. There's also an anvil to make weapons with. Do you really want me to put... Okay. I'll put the scarecrow here. Even though the soil is not tillable. Wait, no, it looks like she was going to come and do it. So maybe I'm okay. And it's also the perfected width that I've made. Good job, me. Till the soil, please. Thank you. It's the only earth that's any good, so you might as well just do it. Alright, I'm going to go to the beach and try and find some kelp. To fix this hunger problem. Hell yeah. We're back, boys. I'm really feeling it. The bountiful ocean. I guess for the sake of the quest, I could just build a scarecrow in that random area she wants me to build it in. I'm going to remove it though, obviously. I don't want it here. I think I need to actually put it one block higher. Exactly where it wants it. Thank you. The game plays by my rules, not the other way around. What do you think, Josephus? I've tilled the earth around the scarecrow. I couldn't have done it without you. With your excellent inventions of my farming finesse, we'll be able to make some fantastic fields. I knew there was something special about you from the moment we met. After all, not everyone would risk their life telling a stranger they're a builder. You don't see what's so dangerous about that. Have you been living under a rock or something? Everyone knows that builders are the enemy. Then anyway, we've got to get back to business. We have a field. Now let's grow some crops. Hell yeah. Josephus obtains a strange something. Ah, farming's so much fun. I'm so happy I could pop. You look pretty cheery just now too, waving your arms in the air with a big grin on your face. What was that about? Huh? Something popped out of me and you picked it up. I did feel like I was bursting with gardening glee just now. Maybe, just maybe, some of that happiness actually burst out. Well, whatever it was, I'm sure to come in useful. If any more of them pop out of me, make sure you scoop them all up. To show their enjoyment and appreciation for building, farming, and other things we take for granted, the residents will drop gratitude points. Try to collect as many as you can. Right. I'll see you guys next time when we continue and try and actually get some crops going. See you then. Goodbye.